Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to our podcast.
Where 3 certified assholes let you know if you're being an asshole. It's your boy Yo.
Yeah.
And as always, Will the Thrill. Hey, that didn't sound as good as Will the producer, huh? My fault. Hey, go ahead, Will.
What's up, man? Hey, thank you everybody for sending in your stories. Appreciate it. Keep sending them in to DMing us, emailing us. Appreciate all of them. Love reading them. And we're trying to bring them all in, to the next episode, but we have a couple that we're trying to get to. So
This fool loves cheese meando, so keep sending them in.
be patient.
He just reads them and giggles. Hey, but most important, man, a big shout out to our special guest today, man. The owner, operator, creative director, you name it all.
Young Kanye.
Thieves LA. Yo, Mike.
What up, y'all?
Yo, I should have said Money Mike because that's how it used to go by. But he says since he had a kid now, or he's gonna have a kid now, that he has to grow up and he can't have nicknames. So I've been being called Yo for my entire life. I don't think I could.
Welcome, compadre. This is my compadre, man. It's an honor to have this guy.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, don't cut me off again, man.
This fool Cap couldn't get a haircut for the episode. Huh?
Wow, last time I got a haircut for the episode, we fucking didn't record.
Don't worry, I got y'all.
Hey,
Glad you guys
yeah, hey.
Cover that hair. Here you go, y'all.
Give me
Pass
that
it around,
shit.
pass it around.
What am I wearing?
My shit was
LA?
looking nappy.
Oh, they won. We won yesterday. Hey, much love, compadre. You're looking out.
Thanks for having me. So,
Hey, I was rocking a shirt on the last one, bro.
Bruh.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, how long you been having your shit? You been running it?
it started at the beginning of this year. So little by little, trying to build something out of nothing.
What inspired you to just finally? Because we always talked about like clothing brands, all of us and stuff. But
Yeah,
we fucking actually went and just fucking killed it.
How the name came in?
What started?
The name easy. He's a rata himself.
I don't want to incriminate myself, but hey, we'll keep it like that. How I started,
ratona, that's why I got the thieves from.
How I started, huh? Well, I have a kennel with dogs and stuff, so I started making my own shirts. And
what's the name of the kennel?
21 Gen Kennels.
That was your chance to plug.
So
plug it in.
I started getting good feedback out of the shirts that I made, and then I was like, I'm gonna switch it over for something that everybody could wear,
Yeah, not just those dog lovers, huh?
Yeah, I was only aiming for a certain group.
Yeah.
So now I switched it over to Thieves LA.
Well, you can look at us.
There's a lot of thieves out here, man. And LA.
Yeah, idiot.
This was all sucking.
To the whole
He's
world.
like checking himself out, huh? You sexy bastard.
You said it would be centered. Don't move.
Damn. But you can't explain this shit to nobody, bro. Damn.
You said I'm gonna get cut.
You can tell this fool don't be fucking watching our podcast, man.
Hey, this was a weak ass supporter,
Weak
huh?
ass supporter.
This was
How
long have we been friends with stupid ass Mike?
Man.
Well, I know Mike since middle school.
Oh, that's right.
You're the one that saved him because we're gonna jack him that first day. I know that fool. I know that fool.
Working.
Dang, you guys were gonna rob him or what?
These fools met each
Homie,
other.
rest in peace.
No, Mike started working with me, and he's like, "Hey, bro, I got a party." I'm like, "All right, fuck it, I'll go." I invited everybody. This fool's gonna get down, and then he wanted to jump in, and I'm like, "These motherfuckers."
I was like, Cat just wants to fight somebody, but he doesn't give a fuck who.
And then after that, we became best friends forever.
For the people that didn't know, I used to be a DJ.
Yeah,
What was your name? What was your name?
I don't know. DJ Cream.
follow him on SoundCloud.
Follow
I still have
his
some
mixes.
stuff on SoundCloud. Yeah.
Man, that's tight. Hey, this was. Dude, I used to love when Mike would let me fuck around on the fucking ones and twos, man. But then he started getting jealous because I was getting too good.
Yeah.
What was your DJ name?
Yeah, DJ Wolfman. He wanted to keep DJ Wolfman in the motherfucking top shelf.
One time I went with him to a gig in LA, and he was DJing, Tell me why some fool brought out like a fucking AK-47 and put it under his because the cops were coming. Put it under the fucking DJ table. I'm like, motherfucker, yeah, dude. I was like, what the?
I think it was a shotgun. He had it like under.
Yeah, he brought it out, and I'm like, oh shit.
I just saw the big shit. No.
I'm like,
saw a long black thing.
A long black thing.
Louis, the Louisville.
And now, well, I mean, thank you for coming on, man. It's
Thanks for the hat.
It's been a long time coming, dude. You're number one on the list.
Oh.
This is episode 8.
Yo, 8. And we only uploaded 3. Can you believe it? Hey, we've been trying to get our sounds right. We're tired of fucking making you guys stress your ears. But anyways, man, let's move on. All right, y'all. Hey, the first thing I wanted to talk about for sure, that's fucking funny. And like there's a little bit of like animosity. People are like wondering like the whole race thing coming into play with it. I'm not really looking at it like that way. My biggest thing is like, bro, did you guys see the fucking video when old boy started going ham with the fucking chair, dog? Fool, that shit was funny. Yeah, the Montgomery, Alabama.
Yeah,
my fault. I forgot to add that in, man.
With the ADHD chair.
Kicked in.
Dude, my favorite part of that video is the fool that started swimming.
Yeah.
Why do people stay?
Dude, what? They threw the girl in, right?
No.
Somebody got like punched in. Some fool was running away from other cats and jumped in the water. Like it was wild.
But it was a boat. Like they're the ones watching everything go down.
They're the ones that like started recording it, and they were like, "Oh, look at these fools."
Some fool jumped in to swim
when they first started jumping on. That fool dove in and just started boom, boom. For the memes on that,
bruh. Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit. Black people can't swim. That motherfucker, bro.
Yo, bro.
He was up there with Michael Phelps type shit, man.
That fool fucking, he dove in. Swung. It was funny too, because by the time he got there, you could tell he was like kind of gassed. So he like, nah. He started fixing the shit, but you could tell that he's like, he didn't fully think that through. like swimming, like he was walking over, because like, dude, 100-yard swim is. If you're not swimming, if you don't have like, if you're not a swimmer, that's a hard ass swim. So and he was fully clothed, so it wasn't like he was in a bathing suit. He's getting dragged down by his shirt, his jeans.
Damn,
his shoes. So yeah, when he got there and then he had to pull himself up. It wasn't like getting out of a pool either.
You know what? Like you're saying, like obviously he didn't think it through. What if he would have thought it through? He would have took his clothes off, and that means he got to fight butt naked.
Fucking naked.
He's on the butt naked now. Whoa.
That man, at the very end, when old boy started just fucking look, dude, that shit looked like a goddamn WWE. Nah, take it back, WWF fucking like just chairathon. So he started laying everybody out. Oh, some girl was sitting on the floor and he rocked her shit.
So I think the first video it didn't show where the guy is beating people up with the chair, because
I haven't seen that one.
No, I don't know. The order that I saw it in was at the very end, like as soon as everybody started brawling. Once everybody jumped in on it.
The first time I saw it was when it shows the beginning, and then the dude jumps to water, he goes, helps him. But there's like little cut edits, so I don't know. Yeah, the chair one.
That's like a progression, but once the dude starts laying people out with the chair, that's towards the end. Because the cops were already there, so they started breaking it up.
Dude, even the cops, they couldn't.
Dude, there's too many.
Bro. It was like, it was
cops, and they're not gonna fucking start.
You're saying that people were trying to make it like into a race thing, like it was.
Well, like they wanted to see if it was fucking like.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it was just like yo.
Well, I mean, who knows?
I mean, I don't fucking know.
Like, yo, he's one of his people, and all his people is white at that time, and and the people that were riding, obviously. And I think for the most part, anybody that would see that situation, like, yo, bro, he's getting jumped. For the most part, if you're a real motherfucker, you still gonna go and get it, whatever your race color is, bro. You're gonna go and fucking do something about it.
Cap is, because Cap just loves fighting.
Bro, nah, man. But that one time when I took Johnny, he was barely 18, and I took him to the club.
Who's Johnny?
And we were popping bottles.
There's our homie named Johnny.
And the little area, and your stupid ass left us to get jumped.
I was working.
Wow.
I was on the clock.
promoting the next fucking party.
Was on the clock.
But we had
to go get paid, get some flyers, pass them out for next week.
But it was all of us just Hispanics, right?
They left me.
Boy, pendejo. It was all of us, and we're going back to our car, and we knew Mike stayed back to get paid or whatever. But it was all of us were Hispanic. We walked into this alley. Well, it wasn't an alley, but it was a small street. Kind of looked like it. And there was nothing but fucking brothers and sisters right there. But like they're just like beating up people and jumping them and shit like that. And we didn't know this, and we're just walking because our car's right there. But we had a brother with us. We had the homie Ian, who he grew up over there where we used to play at over there in the Pueblos, and but we rode together, bro. We got jumped together, and then when we got away, when we actually were able to square up like 3-on-3 or I think 4-on-4, we knocked them bitch ass motherfuckers out, man. And then I became blood that night. I started saying some dumb shit like, "Oh, what is this, man?" But no, it was but we rode together. We got there to the club together. We partied together, and I remember him. He had a black eye. He had a job interview the next day.
Oh, he had a
lump. A lump in his head. He had a winning lump in.
Oh,
interview the next day, and I remember.
Supposed to say he like we fucking know.
I said it at the beginning. Some dude from over there. But anyways, for him hitting me up, saying like, "Yo,
did he get the job?
You guys, because you guys fucking."
Nah, he didn't go.
He didn't go to the interview.
Nah, because big ass lump.
Yeah, it was a big ass lump.
Well, he could have just said like, "That's a lump that I'm born with." Like, I don't think they would have asked him like, "Hey, what's that big ass thing on the side here?" Oh, you was fighting last night? You're fired before you get hired.
I'm a MMA fighter. Yeah. I was training last night.
That was years before. That's when Tank Abbott was still fighting.
Yeah, man. But no, we stuck together, and that's it. So what I was trying to say is just you stick together, you ride together, and that's it, man. It has nothing to do with color at that point. You and your homies, we on
right. Oh, okay. Damn, this whole cat really knows how to fucking suck the energy out of a fucking room, bro. What the fuck? God damn, bro. Anyways, cat. What you wanted to talk about?
Yeah,
Paul,
man.
brother.
Yeah, that shit's been getting on my nerves, man. So, obviously, Jake had that fight, and whatever.
Nate Diaz.
He beat an old.
I didn't watch that shit. How was it?
Entertaining for the most part, but the first round, Nate was also about to get his ass knocked out, man.
On the first round?
Yeah, this was already like.
Well, Paul started like fast.
Yeah,
he came in hard.
Yeah, so it looked like he was about to drop him, threw him across fucking the ropes.
Oh yeah,
but he got it over.
He recovered,
and then he's just durable. And he always comes back in the late rounds, and he did.
Yeah,
late rounds he was coming strong. So
oh really?
It was like Gilbert Melendez said, "Yo, this shit was still a fight. You already know who's gonna win.
Right?
I mean, like, if it's to the death, you already know who's gonna win. But
it was entertaining.
It was entertaining because, dude, I had to work that night. That's why I didn't go to your house. But, dude, after the first round, I was trying to turn it off, but I'm like, nah, let me give my boy a chance. And he kept, getting stronger. But anyway, so what's been going on in the internet is they just did a podcast together, Jake and Logan Paul. They just did a podcast together. And apparently, Logan was not allowed to come to the stadium if he brought his brand of Prime, which is the drink. It's the energy drink or
regular, like a
Gatorade.
So he has both.
Like a coconut.
Gatorade.
Yeah. So he was upset, like trying to call out Jake, and Jake was like, "Bro, like, well, our sponsors, the Celsius, they're the ones that threw us all this money.
Right?
Why would I go against what they're saying? Like, just follow the rules, bro."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Nah, man, we're brothers. You should look out for me," type shit. He's like, "Yo, but like, we're brothers in this situation, but you're over here co-promoting an event with Dana White. You know me and Dana White don't fuck with each other.
Right.
You're doing this shit like, yo, what about that?" He's like, "Bro, I've always loved fighting in that. You're not gonna take away these dreams from me. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do because I got my life going." He's like,
yeah,
that makes no sense, bro. Like, how you got your own life when it comes to that?
Yeah.
But then now
you want me to include you when it's with your business.
Like, yo, bro, like you tripping. Like, So a lot of people were agreeing with Jake, which I did.
Yeah,
man of business.
no, yeah.
But there's been
Paul
other
videos. Paul sounding like a bitch right there because he's like,
for sure.
It's only when it fucking when it's convenient to him.
And then his boy, the one that's on his podcast, he's trying to speak up, like trying to like level the field, like try to like talk some sense, being a neutral party. And this was shut on, like, hey, bro, just chill. Like, he punked him too. Like, man, I'm like, what the fuck, man? Fuck you, like, but whatever. Anyways, but there's been other videos of like them fools going at, like, them fools fuck like one of their girls type shit.
That's like way back in the day when they first started having.
And those are always beefing though.
And that's why the Tate brothers were like, yo, this is some bullshit, bro. Like, we ride together, and then that's it. It's just us.
And then he hangs around with the KSI,
and that's
isn't in
the YouTuber,
yeah. But then the brother doesn't like him, so he's trying to fight him. But then
I thought they fought. Wait, they were gonna fight. No, like
supposedly, I don't know.
In boxing, weren't they gonna fight? Wasn't that like one of the first boxing things they were gonna promote?
Supposedly, I don't know.
But the big brother fought him. The big brother fought him, lost.
The big brother and lost.
Didn't they fight? When they first started fighting, right?
Yeah, because
that's when he first started all this shit.
Yeah, his first fight.
But the big brother wants to fight him.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, since fucking Logan kind of put Paul on, Logan put Jake on. Is he a bitch now? Because he wouldn't have his little boxing career if he didn't start all that YouTube fighting shit. So does Jake owe him? Because Logan started it, right? When he fought
they started at the same time. They both started at the same time.
But to me,
they weren't fighting it. Only Logan was fighting in public, right?
Yeah,
he's the one. He's the one that started.
I think he's the first one that started.
Because then he fought that other.
He fought in his undercard.
Oh, he fought
the same day. Yeah, they started the same day.
Yeah, it was
he fought
YouTube,
and Jake won, and the other one didn't win.
Fight card.
Logan didn't win.
Logan didn't win,
but he fought on the undercard. Their first fight, he was on there. Yeah.
Oh,
they're both on there.
I don't know if I didn't catch on to that shit until he was gonna fight.
No, they both fought. They both won the same part. They both started their career in the same night, but Jake won and Logan didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Jake won.
Jake won. Yeah, and Logan lost the first fight, the first event they ever did.
I get confused with their name.
Yeah,
not
a fan.
They're both idiots.
They ain't my homies.
Not my homies.
All right, fuck it. Let's move into the first story. Yeah, you gotta.
Let's go into our first story, man. I got it pulled up, man. So here we go. So am I the asshole for
returning? Mayweather, non-eating ass motherfucker.
For returning my husband's birthday gift to pay for the birthday cake my daughter baked after he refused to pay her. My daughter's 16, has a thing for baking. She bakes cakes, and some said, some not at all. What the fuck?
Motherfuckers talking all kinds of shit.
Mayweather, he's typing Mayweather.
Little ass kid can't read.
Bro, this is by selling her work to relatives, friends.
LAUSD education.
Supposedly us. My husband, which is the stepdad, 45th birthday took place days ago. He asked my daughter to bake him a birthday cake, and she agreed. I told him about paying her, to which he responded, pay her? Get out of here. I'm her dad. I insisted, seeing she's a yes person and a people pleaser, so won't outright demand the money from him. She said he'd pay, but days went by and he didn't pay nothing. He didn't pay a cent. I decided to go ahead and sell the wristwatch I bought him as his birthday birthday gift to pay for the birthday cake.
What the fuck?
Because he didn't want to pay her. He found out and went off on me. I told him he had enough time and should have paid her. 7 before he received the cake, he should have been paid her. He said that I was teaching her to treat family relationships as transactional and rating her to be materialistic. I explained the time, effort, and even the money she put towards making the cake, but he lashed out verbally and called me an asshole for making this move. Yeah,
man, that's crazy.
She put a few S's.
Asshole.
Move for enabling my daughter to expect so much from family that she's supposed to help with nothing in return. He's furious and told almost the whole family about how I took back his birthday gift and returned it. I got enough shame from the family members to begin with, But to think that I might be an asshole for how he dealt with this, and like PS, I guess. Y'all, my daughter did want y'all, goddamn, did want an expense to be paid. If she intended for it to be free, then I would have kept my mouth shut. And also, the wristwatch isn't expensive. I kept the rest of the money
bastard.
after giving my daughter her share.
What
Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Wait, was it a stepdad or was it
Yeah, I think I read that part pretty clear.
It was a stepdad, right?
Yeah, my husband,
I wasn't
stepdad.
Oh, okay. Then what you think, Mike? Let's get Mike the
wife. Is she a wife?
yeah, that's his wife, fool.
Well, I didn't understand with that family stuff.
That shit was pretty embarrassing. This motherfucker always talk shit, bro.
Ben was the person that wrote it.
The shit is we're too fucking lazy to proofread it, and we don't give a fuck until it's time to read it. And then we're like, damn, these motherfuckers really fucked us up.
So the wife is asshole.
Why?
Why?
What do you mean? Why? The whole story right
Tell
now.
us. What the fuck, asshole?
She stole the gift.
She's the asshole, and that's it.
She stole the gift.
Huh?
First of all, should have been a gift from the daughter to the stepdad.
Right.
So she's an asshole.
So you agree with the dad in the sense that if it's family, you always got to do shit for free.
Oh nah.
Nah.
Damn, that's two-sided. That's a two-sided.
Asshole. Because I was about to ask for a whole lot of shirts.
Yeah, never mind.
Hey, all I was gonna wear was Steve's head to toe every single day from now on.
At work, that's gonna be going on.
I'm gonna wear them shit. Hey, for you remember back in the day when everybody used to play basketball and you were wearing basketball shorts underneath your jeans, just in case anybody ever called you out and you needed to ball somebody up. Hey, those were the fucking times. And Cat wouldn't know because that motherfucker, one, he's gone, and two, he doesn't play basketball. That feels trash.
That fool broke like 3 ankles. No, 3 knees. Playing basketball.
I broke all 3 of my knees.
You know what was funny is back in the day, he would be like, it's cool. Me and Kobe got injured on the same day.
Hey, I did say that, huh?
Or Achilles.
That's it for greatness.
That's crazy. Kobe was getting paid millions, bro.
That's what Cap got cut by the Junior Clippers.
Cap
got cut by Sloss and Rag.
Stupid as fuck.
And Cap used to play for this team called the Alacranes, and it was a bunch of his wives' uncles and brothers. There's a bunch of paisas playing basketball. Man,
what the paisa
you don't know how many times we almost fought. This one would call us. He would chirp us like, hey, pull up. Hey, man, the other team's tripping like we need help. Like, full.
Back up.
Why they tripping? Because he beating us?
Me and Will will pull up like the goddamn like Wanderers or the fucking
like the Warriors,
right? And fucking like dude like fucking with bats because we were playing baseball back at the time, so we'll pull up to the park with bats and then recruit people on our way in. Like, hey, we're like, hey, these Mexicans tripping, bro. You want to come help us fight?
I remember one time we picked up our friend CP that lived on the street. Like, hey, you want to come? He's like, all right.
Hey, we need to have CP on here, man. That motherfucker's funny as fuck, bro.
Okay, man.
Where is he at right now?
It's like an hour out of Seattle, somewhere.
Imagine having him and Jeffrey on the same podcast.
Bro, we have two friends.
Away from each other.
We have two friends named CP and Jeffrey. All they do
what does CP stand for?
Cagapalo. all they do is fucking roast each other, and it's literally the fucking funniest thing, bro. Like you don't even have to know these motherfuckers, and like that shit is fucking comedy.
I think one of the jokes that stands out was, man, look at your fat ass feet. They so fat. Look at your Nike size just touching the floor.
And they're both fat as fuck. So
they're both fat.
Bro, they love calling each other fat, huh?
Yeah.
Man, hey, fat shaming's not cool, man. Shout out to Lizzo, bro. Get your shit together.
Dude, man, what the fuck? Fuck Lizzo, man. This motherfucker, hell no.
Oh, it was a joke.
Nah, man, because me and Vidi got into it one time.
Man, this was really thought.
That
fool didn't catch the sarcasm in that.
But
I'm gonna start body shaming Cat for that.
Yeah, man, I need to hit the gym. But anyways, you know how he got his name, Cagapalo?
No.
So we used to always hang out outside the gym, like after we hoop. and he would be coming like from school or work or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Dude, we'd be having a sick ass good conversation going, and him out of nowhere he'll come and just fuck up the conversation. Like, hey, what up, guys? Well, eventually that shit came to like, here comes this guy a palo.
I'm fucking up. Hey, that motherfucker was confused, huh, bro? He was like, dude, he was so weird, man. Like, mind you, it's the early 2000s or mid 2000s, and this motherfucker's pulling up with the fucking he's Mexican, and he's pulling up with fresh ass cornrows. And mind you, I'm like, all right, cool, like whatever, however you want to wear your hair. So he had a fresh cornrows, but then he had a fucking bandana across his head like he was X-Punk.
No, he thought he was Sean Paul.
Yeah, he thought it was Sean Paul. He was like, dude, just X-Punk, fool.
Who's X-Punk?
It's X-Pac, but the way that they used to diss him. But fucking yeah, so then he had the bandana like across his head, and then he had a pair of Jordans, and he would skate. Man, dude, that shit was that shit.
You know what's crazy? If we ever bring it on to this podcast, people won't believe that he was able to backflip from like 20 feet in the air from the jungle gym.
Yeah, the only thing you could do now is just fall.
He was also a breakdancer.
Yeah.
So I remember from one of those times.
Now he has trouble breathing.
From one of those times, he was like, "Hey, you know, he used to fuck up our conversation. He was like, hey, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get a edge up." We're like, oh, cool. He's going to the barbershop, whatever. Dude, we're chilling. We're having like a good conversation, clowning around. He comes back like 10 minutes later, like, damn, that was pretty fast. He comes back. He did his own edge up with a razor, like one of them $1 Bic razors, because this shit was all grease around here. Like, damn, what the fuck?
That's before the barbershop culture was super big.
Expensive?
Hey, but
the way it is now, man.
Thanks to him, Jeffrey found his wife, huh? If it wasn't for him,
he hooked up Jeffrey with his wife.
Yeah, what you mean? Like he was dating the sister.
Oh, for real?
And he'll rather play PlayStation.
What?
Jeffrey and CP.
Yeah, you said they sisters?
CP?
Oh, yeah.
Man, nobody gives a fuck about them, man. Fuck these. So I don't know where we're fighting, man.
Story.
We'll have them on soon, so.
Hey, we need to have them, yeah, but that fool lives far as fuck. So.
You want to go or you want me to go?
You know what? Let's take our shot right now, man. Let's do our mid.
I was waiting for this.
Our mid pod shot. Yo, shout out to Fancy Nancy. Everybody got it? Here we go.
Salud.
Salud.
Salud, salud, salud. Hey, all three of you are my compadres, huh? You guys should have kids and make me a compadre. Damn.
Ooh, hold on.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts on that one for the cake?
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Damn, fool, I forgot, man. I was ready to move on, bro.
Invested with CP.
Yeah, that fucking sexy bastard, fool.
He said cutie pie. CP was for cutie pie.
Oh, for cutie pie.
He changed his name.
No, what was his? Hey, what else did he say? Something love, no?
He changed his name so many times. Well, he found a meaning for CP.
True love.
He has a tattoo on each arm.
It
says true love in the back of his bicep.
But it's like
TL, yeah.
Hey, you know what's funny?
TL, but when you look at it, it says true love. Like that's what it means. And I was like,
so you know what's funny? I'm sure when he was at the fucking barbershop getting that shit done, he was thinking like, "Oh, I'm gonna get all the girls for this." Tattoos? I mean, not the barbershop, the tattoo shop.
Yeah.
He was gonna be like,
it could be two business, you know. Barbershop tattoos.
He was gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get all the girls, man. They gonna think I'm sensitive.
True
like,
love.
Yeah, I'm gonna get all the baddies in the hood."
You know what, dude? As fat as he was, or whatever, this motherfucker had variable, bro. He will still talk to any chick at the bar.
Yeah, well, that's what I was telling you. That's where it went to.
No matter how they look, bro, he went after him, bro.
Yeah, he was a beast.
He was a beast, bro.
He didn't care, man. He was confident.
Yeah,
he didn't care, and he
didn't
really like just to put smiles on people's faces. Hey, I'm talking about like he's dead, man. Come on, man, keep going. We're gonna have to put him on the podcast, man, or else we're gonna talk about him all day.
All right, man. Let's go back to the.
I'm over here and let him borrow.
All right,
the couch.
Man, who's the asshole with the
hey, the
fucking
good thing we put him on virtually.
This motherfucker just said, "Let's stop talking about him," and then the first asshole to bring him back up.
Go there. How do you feel about the cake?
That shot kicked in.
Oh, if you stop talking, maybe like let me think a little bit. Hold on. Nah, honestly, I'm kind of torn because like I'm big on supporting like people. I'm big on supporting like the people you love and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers, you start sharing my shit because I'm not feeling the support. I'm super big on supporting. Like even if I don't like there's shit like if it's girl stuff or whatever, if I don't even wear it, like I'll try to get it and I give it away or something like that. Like I always try to support or give or something like that. On the other hand, man, like I got some beef with this. Cause the shit is like, I don't know the exact situation, but I know generally how relationships change with stepdads and shit like that.
Yeah.
So my shit is, I'm just gonna assume here, but I'm assuming that he came into the household and there was probably some traditional roles where the majority of the time, the stepdad takes on the responsibilities of the father financially, emotionally, and all that shit. But then stepdads don't get the respect that they deserve. So it's like all of a sudden, like I have to pay and support your kids, but then I don't get any of the dad benefits. So I get all of the dad fucking responsibilities with none of the benefit.
Damn.
And I'm just wondering that if that was her bio dad, would she have charged him? And I'm gonna say no, because it's very rare, especially at 16, that you would charge or maybe they already have like a little, I don't know if they have a rocky relationship, but like that's weird. That like normally even if you're trying to start up a business, like if it's somebody that's taking care of you for so many years,
free stuff.
You're gonna be like, that's my fucking dad. I'm not gonna charge. Or if he doesn't pay me, I'm not gonna bitch about it. Like this motherfucker supported me. He fucking financially, emotionally, and all this shit. Like he supported me through everything. Like why am I gonna trip over $30-$40, whatever, however much it was. And then the wife obviously showed the lack of respect for him, where she was like literally sold his shit,
the gift,
to pay daughter. If she really gave a fuck, she would have just paid the daughter.
Yeah,
and been like, yo, here, this is from fucking dad.
Easy.
How many times dude, when I fucking give a gift, I put my name, I put my partner's name, I put my son's name. Like everybody's jumping on that gift, even if it was just me that bought it.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what the fuck you do. Like you got to do that shit. And for me, it's like if you really wanted to be like, oh, my daughter's starting a business, she's really trying to take it serious and like fucking get paid for it, which I respect, because like, you know, I'm all about, again, supporting. But if you didn't want to pay, then and you really felt that strongly, then boom, shoot it to her. Just be like, yo, here's what does it hurt you? You can literally take it out of his account.
It was the stepdad's birthday though, right?
Yeah, it was the stepdad's birthday. So that's why I think I'm like, I don't know, man.
It feels like if the stepdad had ordered a cake for somebody else, then I'm like, okay,
that was different.
It was his dad's birthday, bro. Like, come on, man. And the wife, for her to go and return the gift, and I think she kept the money,
and then she kept the
extra
money,
paid the daughter.
If it was really about paying the daughter, then you would have gave the daughter the money. Then you would have gave stepdad the change, even if it was just $1, $10, whatever it was. You would have been like, I don't care about the money. I wanted to pay my daughter. Boom, she got her money. Now you got the rest of your gift, which is petty as fuck. And it's like, bro, that's supposed to be your partner. Like that's supposed to be the person. That's the person you sleep with every night. So yeah, you're a fucking asshole. Like fuck that.
Because you know, in that relationship, I can't really speak too much to it, but man,
so who's asshole? Hold up.
As if you have kids, who's asshole?
The daughter's an asshole for fucking charging the dad, and the mom's a fucking asshole for.
Did I say how old she was? The daughter?
16.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, so most likely she's living with him too.
Yeah, I think that. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, of course.
You said the daughter's an asshole.
Yeah, daughter's a fucking asshole.
And
like, fuck, that's your stepdad.
Yeah.
Like me. Like I have my dad. R.I.P. Big A. And then like I have father figures, right? So I have, you know, fucking like I have their like Cap and Will's dad. He's like a dad to me. He always has been. He's been there literally since day one, since I can remember. He's been a part of my life, and he's a father figure to me. Like I'm always gonna respect him. He's literally fed me. He's taken me to work. He's paid me. Like all the kind of shit.
Whoop
he
your ass.
Whoop my ass. Like if somebody whoops your ass, that's your dad, or you gotta catch fade. He's daddy, or you fade him. Like that's the rules. So I didn't want to face Fito because he would have hit me with the machete. So I was just like, hey, that's daddy number 2. And then, I have like, fucking Lee Arthur Lockett. And he's always looked down for
Shout
me.
out Lee.
Yeah, shout out to Lee. He's been
Shout
around
out,
for a
Lee.
long
Love you,
time.
dude.
And, he's always.
Sorry,
he's
we didn't tell you
treated-
about the podcast and you got mad at me, man. Sorry about that.
What? That's crazy. Yeah. So Lee Arthur, man, we should have Lee Arthur Lockett on here.
You
So
should.
fucking,
He said, have me on. Y'all can have me on. I'll just be in the back smoking.
Those motherfuckers like 60 something and smells like a goddamn
all he
chimney.
will do is just talk shit about me and you the whole time. But we could be talking
wanna hear
about
that.
we could be talking about peace in the world and
Because
everything.
these fools can't even these fools can't even interrupt him because he would just keep talking.
He will not shut up.
Yeah.
Hey,
but-
shout out to Lee.
Shout out to Lee.
Lee Lockett, LAL.
Yeah, but I think
Repeat.
I agree. The
Compton.
dog is an asshole for charging him on his birthday. Again, it feels like he ordered a cake for his friend or work or something.
Then he could pay for it.
Then they would have been like, but and the wife, she just seems like an ass. I would have been divorced her ass to that. The fuck? What the hell? You didn't give me a cake for my birthday? What the fuck?
Hey, for real, huh? He had to pay a cake for it. He had to pay for his own birthday cake. Can you believe it? Dude, I didn't even fucking think about that. That's some next level
That's what I
fucking
was
shit.
saying. So then he.
It's because you don't articulate yourself properly, folks.
Story, bro. She did.
She didn't even think about that shit.
She's a
Huh? Hey,
narcissist.
she's a bitch. She's not an asshole.
She'd rather pay another bakery
Yeah,
than
dude, that
have
shit
his
took me to
daughter
a new level of
practice, get her
offended.
skills up,
So he had to pay for his own
free
fucking-
cake. Well, not even free. I'm pretty sure he paid for the stuff.
I feel like money.
Eggs, the flour. So
Hey, keep going.
What
What
his
else?
Costco run?
Hey, my man, Mike's gonna open up a bakery soon, so he's got all the fucking ingredients.
Like 21 bakeries.
part of it.
So you said who's the asshole?
I said the daughter and the
You?
mom.
It's the wife. If we can include the daughter too.
Yeah, the wife.
Nah, the
Because
daughter's a
initially
fucking
I thought
asshole.
the husband. Only because
Pretty much.
no, just because she's it's your daughter, it's your stepdaughter. She's starting a business and shit. But no, like, dude, you're right. But, so me in my situation, I would have paid her, whatever,
Right.
it's her business.
Your wife.
And then I'd be like, but you guys are assholes.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys are assholes.
So
It's
you
my
would have
birthday.
paid, but you'd have been like, you guys are
You guys are
pieces of
assholes.
shit.
Yeah, you guys are assholes.
It's because BD makes BD, who's Cav's wife, makes him pay for sugar mamas. That's why. For the
She
candy
did,
she makes.
like, damn.
Yeah. Yo, BD will make you pay for her
Don't
for
touch
her
it, man. Don't
services.
touch it, man. Nobody try to touch it.
Dude, no fucking one. For every time I would order, I swear to God, I would look at it and it looked like something was missing, like one or two, like because they were in like little. So
Oh,
she
they're
would
for
do like
yo-yo.
the chamoy candies, and she would do the rings, and it would be like a layer of rings and rings and rings, but then it would be like ring and ring.
A ring
and I'm like,
and
yo,
no-
where the
and-
fuck is ring
And
and
no
ring?
fucking
Like,
peace
where the
there.
fuck is left? Where the fuck is left and right?
There's
So I'm
an
like,
imprint.
hey, maybe that's her style or
Hey,
something
there's
like
an
that.
imprinted ring, but no fucking.
Like, this motherfucker had red fingers and he would walk in like
like hot Cheetos.
just
those chamoy.
like fucking Ice Cube's daddy on fucking Friday. Like,
Like, oh, these are for Yo-Yo. Oh, let me get some.
hey, let me
These
go.
are
He's
for
like,
Mike.
hey, fuck
Let
that
me get
fool.
some.
Dude, shout
Oh,
out
this
to
is so
Sugar Mama.
real.
She had something going, but she just couldn't
Yo,
put it
Sugar
together.
Mama.
Everybody gave her
Stupid fire,
great
man.
feedback. Everybody. She just fucking.
She don't like
couldn't
money.
keep it.
That's
Yeah.
It was homemade chamoy
It's
too,
because she got
from
a sugar
scratch.
daddy. Like you be taking too.
Yeah.
Like,
Sugar
the thing
daddy.
is, like you take care of her too well,
Mm.
and it's like you're too good of a provider that she doesn't remember the
should be like the wife.
struggle of living
The
down the
story.
street. Because we
Yeah.
all live down the streets from the projects, so like she don't remember that life anymore.
She don't, man.
You took her out of that life, and now she's bougie, bro.
They take her out the
She's
hood
driving
now.
she's driving the Tesla.
Yeah,
she got-
the Tesla,
We
bro.
got 3 kids in a motherfucking pimping ass school, like all honor roll and like she doesn't know. She just sees the future. She sees 3 Harvard students and their 401k,
I
huh?
did this. This is all me.
It's all me.
It's all
God
me.
didn't teach you a damn thing. That is Hey, you know what, man? We should bring her on.
Don't get married, y'all.
Hey, we need to confront her ass, bro. That's not right, dog. That's not right, man.
Let's go on. Let's
her
move
side of the
on.
Let's go on, man, because I'm gonna have to fight her when I get home already.
Damn, this shit. Hey, man. Our
So
number
next
one
thing
goal.
was a shot, but you already took it.
Our number one goal of this is to break up Cap and his wife.
Dang.
That's the whole reason we started. So, all right. Hey,
another
man.
shot?
We got a good Tezzy story.
Nah,
We should have another shot, right, compa?
Why not?
I mean, I'm down, but let me start with my motherfucking story real quick, bro. I have a motherfucking issue with Tesla, dog. I love Tesla.
The tease?
I have stock. I'm like, I'm full Tesla. I only buy Tesla products from Tesla, like not because I got money, but because I believe in the product.
And I got money,
bro. So I had a fucking flat tire, and mind you, like, motherfucker, I used to work.
Yeah, I heard about those tires.
Yo, so they're expensive as fuck.
Expensive, yeah.
But they're like high quality tires. They have like foam inside. Anyways, so fucking dude, so I have a fucking flat tire, and the shit is like, because it has like this foam inside, I didn't want anybody else to fuck with it, like the little tire shops. So I wanted to go straight to Tesla to make sure that they did the shit right.
Hold up,
and I'm going.
You made it with the flat tire too?
Are tripping.
I just filled up so I had a small leak. So I had a slow leak. So I filled it up. And then I drove to Tesla, and I pulled in. They took care of me. Boom. And I just told them, like, yo, I think I got a flat tire, or I have a flat tire. Like, I have a slow leak. If you guys can check it out for me. Mind you, I've taken many of flats to fucking tire shops. First thing they do, take it off, dunk it in the motherfucking water. And you see bubbles, and they're like, yo, you got a hole.
They patch it.
Yeah, they patch it. Yeah. They insure it, right? They patch it. They put it back on. Get out of here.
That's like $12.
Right, exactly. So then, dude, so they fucking
down that little meter.
Hey,
down that little meter, bro.
They're like 20 right now, but back in the day, they used to be $5. So I remember it was $5 for a patch and $3 for a plug.
Exactly.
But you never
the last time I took it, I think they charged me like $12. That's why I said 12.
Yeah,
but I think it could have. Oh, it was on a motorcycle.
So now you didn't know how to drive.
So. Mind you, so I go there expecting them to like know what the fuck they're doing and like take care of my shit
at the dealer.
So, dude, they're like, "Yo, you got a hole in your tire," and I'm like, "Okay."
I knew that.
I knew that. And then they're like, "Yo, you have a little bit of
any surgery."
Yeah, you have a little bit of damage on the sidewall, so we're gonna replace your whole tire. So if you drive any distance, it puts a crease in the sidewall.
Yeah.
I don't want to go into it. Man, there's
bullshit.
There's some shit. No, there's some shit. There's a reason that they don't want to put the tire back on. And I know this, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Give me a new tire. Dude, so they put a new tire, $630. They hit me for $630, and I'm like, damn.
Plus tax.
Nah, that was with everything. $630, $150, but who's counting?
Man, that's pretty cheap.
So they throw it on there, and I'm like,
I'm
like, that's an expensive ass fucking tire, but whatever. So they throw it on, and I'm like,
you said that while paying because you're hot.
Yeah, I'm a little mad, but I'm like, whatever, man. I'm like, let's just fucking go. Dude, I drive all the way from. I live in Orange County. I drive from OC to South LA, and I'm at work. And then I get a fucking notification on my phone. Your tire's flat.
No.
I go outside, and it's not fully flat, and because it tells you, and it's like, yo, I have like fucking 22 psi in that shit. I run to the gas station, pump it up, all the way the fuck back, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I got a flat in the other in the same tire." Like I'm like, it's not the tire. It had to be it's either the rim or the little stem. And then, dude, so I felt offended because the bitch started checking the tire. And I look at her and I'm like, statistically, what is the chance that exact same tire on the exact same day
was going to go flat twice?
Flat, yeah.
I'm going to hit a fucking nail, and only on that tire, not my front tire.
Yeah.
That's the only tire. So I'm like, all right, whatever. She's just trying to be thorough. Dude, but I'm upset at this point because I'm like, now I know it's not the tire. So I fucking... And I go, and I'm like, yo, I want to see my fucking old tire. Like, where's the hole? Dude, they bring my fucking tire, and they bring like a little fucking cheap-ass, diamond-sized fucking piece of glass. And they're like, yo, so they show me a little baby hole in the tread. And they're like, oh, we pulled this little glass out. I just looked at them. I'm like, I'm like, bro, that glass is not deep enough.
Yeah.
It's not big enough to puncture the tire.
Man.
Plus, there's rubber below the tread, and there's a metal a metal sheet mesh inside the tire to protect it from getting a fucking flat. I'm like, I look at him like, dog.
Yeah, 630 for that.
That glass is not gonna puncture it. Like, look at the size of the hole. And then, dude, like, he just kind of smirks, like, oh damn, I got caught. Like, I was trying to fool this motherfucker. And then they talk to me about the damage around the rim. And I'm like, I only drove to fucking pull forward and to air it up, like a couple, like 100 or 200 yards. That's not gonna fuck it up.
And when it goes flat, it's supposed to like still take you certain miles.
Yeah. Oh, that's the run flats. It doesn't have that.
Oh.
But so anyway, so they go back and I'm like, I tell them like it's either the rim or the fucking stem.
Yeah.
They go and they're like, yeah, your rim's cracked. And I'm like, then why the fuck did you guys change my fucking tire? Yeah. So you guys didn't check my tire. You saw a little piece of glass, so I was fucking hot. And I'm like, yo, like, so they wanted to charge me the $630 plus another $1,000 for the rim. I was like, why would I? So then I'm like, yo, I pull my dad and I'm like, yo, let me talk to your manager, dog.
Dude, I was about to say, what point you're like, hey, let me talk to the manager.
Yo, so I start talking to this and he starts saying the same stupid shit that the fucking, the person that I first interacted with starts telling me the same stupid shit. And I'm like, look, man, the tire was never bad. I saw the tire. There's no hole in it.
Yeah.
So why did you guys change it to begin with? And then, so then he's like, oh, we can't put the old tire back on because then we're going to have to tow you to the front. And our head engineer said that it could pop. And I'm like, bro, I'm not paying for a new tire. So you're either going to put my old tire back on, you're going to give me that new tire.
Which you already paid them.
Yeah, I'm not paying for the new tire. So I'm like, you guys are going to discount whatever I already paid for the rim.
Oh, okay. I see
so
what
I'm like,
you're
fuck
saying.
that. So then he's like, oh, you want your old tire back? I'm like, yeah, I fucking want my old tire back. He's like, we'll just patch it. I'm like, there's no hole to patch. Just fucking put my tire back on. And he's like, okay, we're going to write a little note. And this, I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Once you drive out of here, it's not our fault.
Yeah, put my fucking tire back on. Put the fucking new rim. And let me get the fuck up out of here. And he was like, all right. Dude, so mind you, that motherfucking tire is holding strong. Not a goddamn PSI has dipped in fucking a week.
Hey,
bro, I was hot as fuck, man.
Hashtag Mr. Musk on there.
I can't wait till this episode.
I'm gonna hit up my
boy. I can't Zuckerberg knocks out Musk.
Hey, for real. Hey, you know what? Like, I'm Team Musk, but man, Zuckerberg needs to hit him with the 1-2 for my
hashtag
fucking
Mr. Musk.
that.
Mr. Yo-Yo.
For that $1,000 I spent for a fucking rim. Hey, man, fucking LA owes me too. It was for the fucking potholes.
Yeah. Stupid ass.
Claim the claim, you'll get it.
That's why we suing them. I mean, we striking on them bitch ass.
Yeah, man. So that was my
stuff. That gets me hot. But no, dude, so I know it has all that special leather bullshit, bro, but I've gotten 2 flat tires already. And the first time it was like completely flat and I got the alert like you said. And I was about to get towed, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get it towed because the Tesla shit is only a mile away from me. So I'm like, let's do that. I call them fools, and they're like, all right, so a new tire's gonna run you about like what you said, 30. And I'm like, what, man? What the fuck is this a flat? And like, all right, and if it's not a flat, it's gonna be $200. Man, $200 for a fucking flat, man? Hell no, to patch or whatever the fuck they're gonna do to it, dude. I went around the corner to fool, and then like where we stay at is like cool, like high-end mechanic shop and high-end tire shop. And I know Alameda.
Wow, this was always
damn. Man, no.
Season ticket, high quality fucking shop.
But it's like
again, let me remind the
very presentable places.
Are Tesla drivers.
What's your wallet? How much money you got?
-$5. No, but cool ass people, right? And they fucking changed it. They changed the tire. No problems, bro. Dude, I haven't had no problems. And it was like, yeah, they said there's like special things, but we can handle that, bro. Like we handle Teslas all the time.
How much you charging?
That's where I'm gonna go next time.
$30.
That sounds.
I should have just got my shit welded, but
and dude, you know what I fucked up because my flat tire was on my rear right. So AAA came, pumped air in, so I can at least drive. Like you say, you can't drive when it's flat because it really messes up. So I wanted the air in there because I'm only driving 3 minutes away. Boom, they pumped it up. When I get to the tire shop, I forget which one it was, and I tell the fool,
Is this one on the left rear? Fool, the bike's like, boom, 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 boom. He's like dipping it in water, dipping it.
No.
He's like, bro.
Oh
Dipping,
no,
he's
it's the
like,
other one.
There's not a goddamn thing wrong with
at this
motherfucker.
point, I'm like, fuck, I told the wrong one.
He should
And
charge
I don't know
you.
how to tell him.
Wow.
And then you just let him keep fucking. You let him keep dunking that shit. He's like, hey, give me more air pressure.
Bro,
He
he
should
just
charge you
dug
60.
me. And then he's like, hey,
Wow.
which one? Hey, you sure who's it? I'm like, and then I come back and like, hey, man.
Cops know for
Oh.
like the last 20 minutes that motherfucker's just sweating.
And I come back, I'm like, hey, bro.
This must have been a
bad,
slow
doggy.
ass lead.
It's that one over there. He's all like, oh, man, it's cool, man. It's happened before. I knew
I
it
deal with
couldn't have been
idiots
this
all the
one.
time. Don't worry.
But the owner, checking
Uh-huh.
out the owner, just like over there in Texas, like,
Yeah.
I think we might be able to save it. Motherfuckers, this one has no issues, bro.
There was nothing wrong with it. He was ready to stick your
Bro,
hand.
we still might be able to save it.
That fool was about to give it to you in that booty hole with no Vaseline.
Yeah,
Straight
yeah.
Ice Cube style.
Shit, man. And then I gave the paisilla fucking a little hot dub as a tip. No homo.
You're a good guy, man.
And
Hey, let me get a hot dub for a tip too.
I got you, baby. I got you. Nah, good damn Tesla, man. Fucking up, bruh.
That's crazy.
Fucking up, man. It sucks because that's the name behind it, you know.
Yeah, man.
And it's just those guys being assholes. You know, they probably want to make more money or kind of shit. But whatever, man.
Fuck it.
What we got next,
Let's
baby?
move on to the next story, yo, man. This one's a little
This
cold.
one's a little fiery, bruh.
So my 23 female. Oh, it's supposed to be I 23 female. I have this friend, James, 29 male. He was diagnosed about 2 years ago with HIV. Damn, he straight has the Magic Johnson fever, bro.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah. Dang, he got diagnosed with HIV. And since he got diagnosed, his dating life was extremely bad. Girls would immediately reject him after he disclosed his status. So recently, he introduced me to this girl he met on Tinder about 4 weeks ago, and things are going great. When I asked him if he had disclosed his status to her, he said no. I didn't, and he was waiting a little bit more so that she can know him better and see what kind of person he's not, and not just his infection. And as like he's taking the ART and has viral suppression, so he cannot transmit it to her, and he will tell her within the next month. To be honest, despite the medical evidence, it's not transmittable. It's not 100% accurate. And if I were in her shoes, I would appreciate if someone told me. That led me to talking to her and telling her that he is HIV positive and she has the right to know. That led to her breaking up with him after he found out that I told her. He immediately got mad and called me an asshole, and that it's none of my business. Even his doctor cannot disclose his status. So who the fuck am I to do so? That got me wondering, to be honest, if I did something wrong. I believe everyone has the right to know, especially since she is his new girlfriend.
Me?
What y'all think? What you think? What you think?
I'll immediately say he's the asshole, bro. Like, yo, you know, that HIV thing. And I know there's like, it's not what it was before, right? You're not like instantly dying. And we've had like family members, right? Like we've gone to their shit.
Yeah, low key,
super
man.
sad, crazy. So, oh man, it just, yeah, it's touchy. And I know there's so many other illnesses out there.
There's a lot of stigma behind it.
Yeah. And I might be getting it wrong this time, but I'm gonna still say, yo, it's still like, if I hear HIV, I still feel like back in the days.
Right.
Even though like I don't know like how much medicine and all that cure, all that shit there is. I don't know who has that Magic Johnson potion and shit, you know?
Right.
You rather gotta have the money and shit, but dude, it's a sexually transmitted disease, which is a very passionate action, right? And it's gonna happen, and I think at that point you guys just really need to be open about whatever's happening, especially if you guys are serious.
The shit is like when we were young, that shit was a death sentence. Like you got HIV, like
you're
at
dead
some
in a
point
few
in time
years.
you're gonna die.
It's over for you.
Right.
It was
like you can survive on it.
It was like the first year of COVID.
Look at Magic Johnson.
Yeah, like the shit is like now they have pills where you could take it and then you don't catch it.
Yeah.
And then they have pills that if you already have it, like it brings down your viral level so
low.
To
be in that situation, but come on, bro. Like how'd you catch it, bro?
Right.
No. I'm gonna go with him being an asshole.
He's an asshole.
I think she's an asshole. She just seemed like somebody that just wanted to be in the business. If they would have had if she would have said that they had sexual relationships,
right,
and he didn't tell her, then yeah. But if he was just trying to get to know her, have her like him more, and then him tell her, which I'm just assuming that's what.
Right.
Because she never said that. Oh, they already had sex or they already fucked or anything like that. And again, that's your friend. You know, like dude, like you can share, you can tell him this and this and blah blah. But I mean, I get it too. Like if they had intercourse, and yeah, he's the asshole. You know.
Right.
It didn't say that. It just said he wanted to say, "Hey, I want her to get to know me more," because obviously he's been through so many relationships, and it's just like, man, maybe her knowing who I am and me.
I guess that when there's
for
no
sure, like the way she wrote it, if they had fucked around, she for sure would have put that shit in the fucking thing.
Yeah,
because that's a crucial piece of fucking evidence. She didn't have it, so she didn't even want to add.
They were on the
even though they haven't had sex yet.
Yeah,
like she could have added that in there. At least for me, if I was writing it like that, I would have motherfucking put it in there because that's crucial to the story.
Yeah.
So it not being in there lets you know that she probably knew they hadn't fucked around.
Or if he would have been like, oh well, if he would have been like, well, I'm gonna have sex with her first. Nothing like that, it was just He was just like, I want her to get to know me, and again, he's been going through so many relationships, so many rejections and stuff like that, and then for her just to go out and do it,
man, that sucks.
Like, you don't even know if this girl likes you. Like, I get it, you want to give her the information, but I think she's an asshole. I think she's trying to be nosy, get into that business, and now she lost a friend, but she'll probably a shitty friend.
Yeah, she sounds like a shitty friend.
It seems like.
What do you think, Mike?
I agree with Will. And the point where she shouldn't been nosy and said the friend's private shit that he didn't want to disclose to her yet.
Yeah.
Like he said, I think she missed the key point.
Yeah.
And from the looks, it's like they were in the dating stage.
Right.
So
I think they're both agreeing together that hey, she needs to mind her own business. But let's say she catches it.
She could have. Oh no, but they were talking, so they both knew. Like, oh,
yeah. No, apparently he wasn't going to disclose it. We don't know when was he.
Yeah.
Let's say he ends up fucking her.
He said a month.
And then
But
let's say he ends up fucking her, and then she ends up catching it, and she knew the whole time he had it. Well, how should she feel if she knew she could have stopped it?
Right. Yeah, but that's different. Like without that piece of information in there, like had he had sex with her. Like, yeah, dude, you're a fucking asshole, man. Like, you gotta let a motherfucker know.
Yeah.
Like that way, like at least if
so they're in dating stages, no matter what dating. Okay,
yeah. Like it doesn't sound like they're fucking like
like
this dude, like man. Even if you catch some shit, like dude, I mean, you have the right to love and be loved and all that good shit.
Plus, she said he was like on medication or no?
Yeah. It says that he's in medication and that his viral. So like, if you take that medication, like apparently your viral level is so low that sometimes they can't even detect it in your blood.
Yeah.
So it's almost kind of like you're cured, but not exactly.
I mean, they're both assholes, but it makes her a little more the asshole. That's my point.
Yeah, man. Again, like, dude, no, I agree. Like, I think she should have fucking minded her business. Like again, if he said like, "Oh, I'm gonna wait until I smash," or I'm gonna wait like a year, like come on, that they're gonna get jiggy with it before a year. But like if he's asking for a month to just be like, "Hey, let her get to know me before she judges me for my diagnosis," like come on, like
can you catch AIDS from head?
Yeah, I think you can.
Saliva.
Like any kind of exchange of bodily fluid.
Oh, anybody.
But I think like you have to have like some kind of cut or something in your mouth for it to break that. Like
sure.
I don't fucking know. I'm not.
You never give it,
but it sounds
Google it.
You can catch it in your eye though. I know that if you get blood, I took a test. Yeah, nah, for me, it's just like, yo, bro, if they're just trying to, like, I understand where he's coming from, where he's like, I just want to get to know her first. At least let her know me for me before, so she can make like a well-informed decision. Like, now she knows exactly the type of person I
Kind
am.
of already had like feedback from,
Yeah,
we're,
because
we're like, we're dating, and then I tell you,
and then
as soon as you know me,
he
and then
gets
they
dropped.
cut you,
Yeah,
that's
at
scary.
least.
I mean, that's scary.
Right.
So of course you're gonna cut somebody off.
Because again, like, I mean, he's older. He's what, 29? So again, they probably have that same stigma that we did when we were young. Yeah, he's 29. She's 20. Well, she's 23 too. She's like, she's a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know, man. But that's just me.
Yeah.
But well, see, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, it's a tough situation to be in. Because I would definitely tell him, yo, tell her as soon as possible, or at least tell her before you guys do something.
Yeah.
Because if you, like, for me, if my homie does something with some girl before like he lets her know, like, I don't know if I could fuck with that dude at that point.
Yeah,
Like, because I'm like, yo, that means you're a
just
shitty person.
Yeah, you're a shitty person, bro. Like, that's
Exactly.
Because you know what, there is websites. I mean, I'm sure there's just like any
Oh,
other
like a whole community,
community where you date only people that go to it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's for him to be like, if I'm gonna say if he did say that, but if he was like, well, I can't get it. No, dude, there's other. You know, have you reached out?
Yeah, there's other people. Yeah.
But of course, like you said, she would have shared that information. If he would have been like, hey, I'm gonna smash her, and before I tell her, or if he did already, like
talking about that, I remember like maybe a year ago, I was watching stupid ass videos on Instagram and shit. There was one video where some cat, like, I don't know, in Atlanta or some shit, was fucking two. And he was hitting.
So for those that don't know what a toot is, that's a little hood term for a lady of the night or a sex worker.
Lady of the night. Far from a fucking lady. Anyways,
an escort if you want to be bougie, like Cap.
Man, get the fuck out of here. These fucking sensitive bastards. Anyways, yeah. So the video was this young buck, like 18, smash hitting a fucking two from the back,
right?
And like in the little corner, like, I don't know, in an alley. And apparently she's like the neighborhood prostitute, and she has AIDS.
Oh shit!
So the dude recording was like, "Oh, you stupid motherfucker! She got AIDS, you idiot!" And he still hit. And then when he heard that, he stopped and he just put his head down, and the prostitute just runs off.
Shut the fuck up! Damn, yo, raw is law sometimes, I guess.
For protection.
Break the law, motherfucker.
This is our plug for fucking condoms and all that stuff, especially if you're
gas station
partaking in some of that
the gas station.
Of course,
Rhino.
If you're paying for it.
Yeah. Rhino, if you guys want to sponsor it, we'll be more glad.
Hey, Rhino 3000, if you guys want to sponsor us
at your local AM/PM.
Magnum, they should hit us up.
Damn, why'd you laugh?
Hey, motherfucker, you ain't wearing no goddamn Magnum.
This one gets the one that's
baby
by the
doctor. Man, what's the next story? Fuck you guys.
That's how he got VD pregnant. Before he tried to wear a Magnum, that shit slipped off.
That shit was sagging.
Damn.
I just stayed in the puss.
That shit stayed in there, and he had to dig it out.
Oh
my god! Yo,
well, you got the next asshole story. Man, what you got?
So I was talking about the lady of the night. I finished. I talked to someone at work, and we were talking about bullshit, and she was like, "Oh, do you think it's okay for me to be upset that my partner watches porn?" And I'm like, "No, like, why would you be upset?" He's like, "Yeah, but why about if they pay for it?
Yeah,
like an OnlyFans."
Oh, like OnlyFans? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
So my question is, have you guys ever subscribed and paid for any OnlyFans? You asked to say who?
Nah. Hey, I'll start. I never have, bro. I never have. Man. No, I never like to the point where like I've never jumped on Tinder. I've never jumped on Plenty of Fish. Even when I was in the Marine Corps, bro, like I never jumped on that shit. Like, cause like that shit's weird to me, like all the fucking virtual shit. So especially with all the porn out there in the world, like why the fuck am I gonna fucking pay for one specific person?
Mhm.
I personally never have. Maybe if I see,
You think it's wrong?
no, if that's your thing, like if you want to, no, there's nothing wrong with it. Well, it depends how much are you spending. And fucking like, is it like $5.99 or are you paying like $100 a month or
sometimes
$100 a month? Like
$2.99.
Yo, my girl's paying $100 a month to see some dick. I'm gonna get hot.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit her with it and fucking knock her ass out. Shit. Nah, yeah, it depends. But she's paying.
Do you think that this person is legitimate? Like that person should be upset. Like can be upset because he's paying.
No, well, she always has the right to be upset.
I think, yeah. Like if you're doing it, like yo, well, like
answer. Here's answer.
Yeah.
Have you subscribed?
Asshole.
Like, what the fuck?
No, answer if you pay for it and then go with your.
Oh, you paid.
Yeah, answer.
Oh, then yeah, no.
Look at that stupid ass smile.
Oh, motherfucker.
That's what you paid for. Man.
No, I ain't never fucking pay for no OnlyFans. Motherfucker, you can see all that shit for free.
Nah, you can't convince him with that stupid ass smile.
What the fuck?
He's like this, like, watch it, he's like this, like, nah. I ain't never paid for some.
This motherfucker.
Hey, why I look like Tom Segura like this? I don't know. I don't know,
Fuck
man.
you. Nah. You go plug my email in. If it's gonna say create an account because you're not a user. Anyways,
I thought that shit.
How do you
Auto
know it
save
says
onto
that?
his
Wait, how do
live.
you know it says
Yeah, how
that?
do you know it says that?
website says that.
Oh, man. You can make a email and never use it again, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
But no, dude. These motherfuckers. But no, like
Just say
These
those
motherfuckers, you're the one paying for an OnlyFans, fool. What the fuck
ain't
you
nobody
putting on
pay
us
for
for?
shit.
Well, you know,
Oh.
you've been known to have the premium selections, food.
You
Nah. You guys
Well, all these
hating.
foods
You
to
guys
hit you up.
hating.
What was it? Every
You guys
Thursday?
hating.
Every
No,
Sunday night?
motherfucker. It's the Rodriguez brothers. They were the fucking
yeah.
porn addicts.
We have some fucking homies.
Every new episode would drop a Wednesday, and they would call me. And back then there was caller ID, and every Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. because the shit would drop at 4 p.m. I would see
At 4 p.m.
I would see them the caller ID, their mom's name pop up with their fucking telephone number. Like, where you at? Like I'm running late to work.
Why are you not here already?
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
you don't know every Wednesday to be at their house.
You know what though? But
Wait,
at least
hold on, motherfucker.
Yeah,
hold
yeah,
the fuck. Did you go?
yeah, that's
Why are you talking shit? That
no,
he's like,
no.
"These motherfuckers
Because
acting
they
like
make
no
it seem
brother."
like I was the one that fucking had the platinum membership.
Oh, no, you
No,
got caught.
motherfucker. They had the AOL minutes with that fucking free CD.
Should we disclose it?
Wow.
You got caught.
Nah.
Watching
Nobody
porn?
got caught.
Yes.
Nobody got caught.
I'm not gonna
Anyways.
say where, but
The other homie got caught at their house when their mom walked in. But anyways, that's a whole different episode when they come on the podcast.
I don't give a fuck. I've been caught. Whatever.
Let's talk about Mike. Wasn't he on
on what?
Dancing Bear?
Who?
Dancing? What the fuck is that?
See, you guys don't know shit about porn.
Yeah, you're the porn.
We don't know shit
Fucking
about porn. What the
expert.
fuck is Dancing Bear? You subscribing motherfucker?
Anyway,
You guys are
so,
little kids, man. How old are you guys?
so
You
I
guys are
have
little
not
kids.
paid for OnlyFans, and I
We do
think
the free shit. That's why we don't know
Anyways,
that. We don't know that special
my
shit.
No, yeah, like so unless it's their thing, like you guys said, they're a partner, and unless it's their thing, dude, like I don't. Yeah, it is pretty weird if you're just watching porn on your own and shit. But dude, like if it's your thing, like as a partner to watch it, because a lot of partners like doing that, you know, then that's your thing. But like if you're just doing it on your own, man, what the fuck's going on? Like you're not fucking with your wife, you don't like her, you don't like your girl.
So if you got a girl, you can't watch porn?
No, I'm saying like if it's your thing, then you're saying like
Because you said
I
that
think
right now.
if she finds out, then what the fuck? She's obviously gonna be hot. Like, yo, what the fuck? Why you watching it?
Yeah, but
That's
you're
what-
making it seem like watching porn is wrong. So if you
Nah,
have a
it's not
girl,
wrong, but it's she's obviously has a right to be upset.
if you don't tell her,
Wait, do you think that is wrong?
Tell her that she watches.
Do you think it's wrong to watch porn if you have a girlfriend?
Yeah,
or wife?
Huh?
It's a wife or a girlfriend.
Both. Either or. Does it matter?
Yeah.
Does it matter?
Yeah, it does. I think so. If it's your wife, to a girlfriend, yeah. You shouldn't be watching other.
So you can watch porn when you have a girlfriend, but not when you have a wife.
Pretty much.
Wait, what?
Nah, dude, it's just like
you're more loyal to your girlfriend than your wife.
Damn.
Also, when you because I get you though. No, when you have a wife, like you're expecting you're expecting to be together for a long ass time. So you let your imagination run wild.
But that shit was on his vows, so like I will not watch porn. I would not subscribe.
So yeah, I mean, I think she has the right to be upset if you're paying for it.
Right.
Nowadays,
so if you say, "Nah, I was on Pornhub, babe," and she's like, "All right, we cool then." Yeah, I'm gonna get mad at
for
you.
me, I'm like
50-50.
I'm like, yo, throw that shit on. Let me see what you're watching.
Dang, you're freaking cool now. See,
hey, what would you do if
look me? I would get hot. Like if my wife was watching porn and I'm
you
like,
go
yo, and I'm in the
and
other
all
room, like just sleeping. See, so that I think that's the conversation we're having.
Wait, but what would you do if you're like laying next to your girl and like you're like trying to fall asleep and all of a sudden she starts watching porn?
Damn, that makes you.
I mean, if she told you, "Hey, I want to fuck," and you're like, "Nah, I'm tired." Then,
hey, okay, yeah, that's
a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes you're tired, fool. You don't feel like rolling over and handling some business.
I don't know. And then you get cheated on.
Yeah.
Hey, that's true, man. You better go down there and at least eat some, right?
Yeah. Hey, just sit on my face.
Just lock my ass out. You just go like this. Like,
just sit on my face.
You get on top.
You don't even do anything, huh? You just fall asleep.
Just leave the tongue right there. You figure it out.
That's crazy, man.
That was a good one, man. That was a good one.
There's Reddit,
fucking
man.
Porn addict bastard.
There's Reddit.
It sounded like it was your story. As soon as he said, somebody from work, man. Like,
wait. He was sending some information there. Didn't sound like.
Yeah, but it's not like a coworker. It's like because I go to like different places.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna throw him out there.
I know, but it was somebody from your work. Like,
yeah.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah. No, somebody from your life.
Yeah.
No. What's that?
Well, obviously, it's somebody from his life if he knows them.
OnlyFans, we can also sponsor you guys. So if
Kev's already been sponsoring you since.
Fuck you.
OnlyFans isn't in nudity no more though.
You can't be naked on it?
No, it's not. Like there's actually like athletes that fucking.
No.
I've always been like that, fool. Because that was the first intention.
Yeah, but
they try to people to have extra content for like people.
Yeah, I know. They try to stop it. They try to stop
shit
it.
Out.
They try to stop the nudity and all that. They try to stop. Yeah, but that shit lasts like 10 hours, and then they're like, "Oh no, sorry guys."
That's why you see like athletes or like fighters.
They try to knock out the
nudity,
and they're like, "What the fuck?" That shit lasted 10 hours. They're like, "Hey, sorry guys, we're just playing."
Yeah,
we're going back to our shit.
No, people want to pay whatever people want to pay for it. People are willing to pay for it. Fuck it, write that shit. Who gives a fuck?
No.
Start a new company that. For only athletes, then. But there was this girl that she was an athlete at the jiu-jitsu gym that I used to go to.
Oh yeah,
dude, world champ,
yeah.
man. She was cool as fuck, awesome trainer. But yeah, no, she had an OnlyFans and she would post
training.
Yeah, no, she doesn't post any jiu-jitsu stuff, but she posts like her, but it's not like any like new shit or it's not like any like sex stuff from what I heard.
From what
I saw.
From what I heard. Nah, but yeah, no. But for me, it's like, hey, make your money though, man. I'm gonna start my feet pics. Fucking, it was the feet finder. Yeah, hey, y'all gonna catch these goddamn hobbit toes on feet finder.
I don't think nobody wants to see.
Hey, and if you bitches don't fucking follow me and subscribe and pay, I'm gonna be fucking hot, bro.
Not
this
this
all
guy
the time
over
I
here.
support your guys' weak ass dreams. You guys better fucking support my shit. I better receive $9.99 every month from at least 3 motherfuckers.
I know, man. Especially you. We went to go support you in Mexico.
Dude, we watch all your fights. We also got you drunk before fights. Before your amateur fights.
Every time I fucking pay for your subscription, I'm gonna be at your house that same day, and I'm gonna expect like a dinner or something like that. Because I'm getting my money.
What you gonna get for $9.99, bitch?
No,
you're gonna go to McDonald's and get a fucking special for that.
I got a Jack in the Box right across the street, bro.
Chowder, baby.
You get in a sandwich with no fries and a drink.
Aguachiles.
I need at least $6.99 to pay the bills around here.
I don't know. I saw a chilaquiles for $8.99 on Wednesday morning.
You got Doritos.
All right,
Ruffles.
So we got enough for the third story.
Yeah. All right. Homer Simpson said it best. I have 3 kids and no money. Why can't I have no kids and 3 money? Don't I remember watching that fucking episode? Classic.
I remember that one.
So yeah, he's just like, oh, I wish I had, like, I have no money and 3 kids. I wish I had no kids and 3 money.
3 money means what?
Like, no, fool,
like
it doesn't mean anything. It just means like he just wish he had no kid and more money than he has.
I get that part, but I'm just trying to figure out.
God damn, motherfucker.
3 incomes.
Just,
yeah, go ahead.
Motherfucker really trying to go deep on it, like, logically. It's supposed to be funny. Damn,
it's a cartoon.
That's how you know Cap's not funny.
Yeah.
Mike, you want to take his spot?
Sure.
Well, this fool Cap's so bougie, he has a Dr. Seuss books that read to you. Like, can you read them, bro?
You press the button on the side?
Yeah, you open it.
Cap will press it and still be like, word.
Have the Donald
Hey,
Trump.
Donald
Trump came out with one, and he was reading it out.
A book?
Like Donald Trump, like a kid's book.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude,
I didn't know about that one.
And he was reading it, bro. That shit was
I need to watch that shit. He's like, it's the best.
It's not funnier than
the best.
That shit was fire. Bro.
He's like, this is the best book
you're
ever gonna see.
There's a restaurant.
It's number 1.
There's a restaurant.
It's number 1 in the world.
What?
There's a Donald Trump restaurant in Texas,
and it's the best.
Yeah,
it's the best. It has the biggest steaks. It has the best baked potatoes.
Have you guys golfed at his course?
No, dude, I walked on it.
Is
it
expensive?
No, that shit is fucking
Expensive?
beautiful.
Yeah,
dude.
That's what I'm saying. It's expensive.
Hundreds of dollars, bro.
it's para los verdes. Yeah. Do on a cheap day, it's like $350, bro.
Yeah.
What for one round?
On a cheap day. On a cheap day.
On a cheap.
Hold
day.
on, that's what $350 everybody or one person?
Yeah, no,
one person.
One person, fool.
I don't even think they give you a card.
Yeah. Nah, it comes with the cart.
It's really? Nice.
They better come with the cart.
America, we will go hiking around there.
Not, huh?
We
but we used to walk past it to this hiking trail.
Yeah,
but it's fucking beautiful.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
All right, let me keep going on because this story's the best. Okay, so I, female, 29, am married and plan on having kids in the next decade. But I came from a family that is a weird cult that thinks children are the end all be all. I'm the only girl of 7 siblings, and I have 20 nieces and nephews. 20 nieces and nephews? Yeah. What the fuck? I thought I read that wrong.
Yeah,
bro. Well, I have one brother that has fucking like 7 kids from 7 different baby mamas. So that's 7 right there. So I think I have like 10. But no, 20 is a lot. But anyways, my 5 older brothers are tradesmen and make good livings to support their growing families. My youngest brother, however, had a chance to get out. He went to ROTC and everything was going great until he came home one Christmas and my family started shitting on him for not starting a family. For not starting a family. Well, now he has 3 kids and no money. His wife stays at home and watches the kids. My parents approached me about helping him out since I have more money and I have no kids. Anyways,
Tell me whether Junior.
Nah, so this is fucked up. It says says I don't thought. Oh, I think she's trying to say I don't though. So she doesn't have money, or she does have kids. Well, anyways, she's saving up for a family in the future. All right, my parents only see my husband and I are living in a big house and drive new cars and take awesome vacations. She didn't have to add that. Like,
Yeah,
what the
she
fuck she
did
had
it.
to add that? Like,
Yeah.
now that's making me
Awesome.
think,
Just
like,
off
fuck
that,
you,
you're an
bitch.
asshole.
So, anyways, she's driving big cars and big fancy vacations. They cannot compute that the reason I can do this is because I don't have kids yet. I told them that I would contribute an equal amount as they and my other brothers did. I wouldn't match it. I would just put in as much as I want to. They said I was being petty, and they'll say I was being petty and an asshole. I said that I thought that my offer was fair, but that I withdrew it since they didn't agree. So she just took back all her money. They were mad at me. Several of my brothers called me an asshole. So is she an asshole for not wanting to help her broke brother?
That was weak.
I feel like one of the two brothers should answer
Did they
this.
say his age?
She no. She just said it. Her younger brother, her youngest.
And he has a family, and that's why he's supposedly always broke.
No, because he doesn't. So all the other brothers are
Yeah.
tradesmen. Like they're either carpenters or some shit like
yeah,
that.
which are well. She said
This
well off.
motherfucker went into the military or started ROTC. It didn't even say the military. He went to ROTC
Yeah.
and married some chick, and now he's broke as fuck, and the family has to take care of him. So I'm assuming it's the youngest.
You wanna go? You want me to go? So
Like
she
the
said,
brothers
"Am I
gotta
the
go.
asshole for not helping her?" Right?
Right.
Was there a certain?
I guess my question is, like, if your brother sitting right next to you
Yeah.
had a kid and he was really struggling,
Yeah.
would you help him out? Like,
No,
would you feel like it's your responsibility? Like, if he's not helping himself out, would you feel like it's your responsibility to
I mean,
take
at
care
some
of him
point
and
it
his family?
becomes tough love, right? Like you gotta be like, hey,
Get
get your shit together, you know.
Right.
But as much as I can, I will. So through our culture, you know, my parents are, you know, they're immigrants, and when they came here, I don't know what they expected. I'm sure they just expected to have kids and for the kids to flourish, which
Yeah.
we're doing all right, you know. We're you know, at least
Yeah.
I think you said it best when you had said, you know, we're responsible to have our kids on our shoulders, you know,
Right,
give them a better view and you know, up ahead in
Yeah.
life, right?
Right.
They brought us here. We're doing all right. But I remember, you know, I think my dad, and you know, and I know this dude probably does way more than I do, but to take care of him, you know, he still works his ass off, right? It's not like he's
Right.
out there always like, hey, I need this, I need that, and shit like that, you know. But there is a time when like, I didn't have kids and I would always give him money, boom, 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 always give him money, and then I finally had Casey and Adam and shit like that, and I think he still kind of wanted the money to still come in that I was always giving them, right? Just little extra shit on the side.
Yeah.
And then I would still try my hardest, but eventually I couldn't, you know,
Right.
because
Yeah.
I was making like a little bit more than minimum wage at the time. And I talked to him, and then I think one day he had like tripped on me, like he just went out because my dad, like when he gets upset, he'll just go off.
Right.
And one time
I'm
he
familiar.
just went upset.
He went off on my fucking ass with a belt.
And I ended up just responding like, "Yo, I have a family now. I can't do it."
Right. Right.
And ever since then, bro, and this was fucking like what, like 11, 10 years ago. He's never asked me for anything like cheese like that. Like,
yeah,
I think he did realize like, yo, you know, like, yo, you know, he has his own shit, but
right.
you know, I still try to come through as much as I can, you know.
Yeah.
And again, I know I probably don't do it as much as I should, but once you're married too, you know, those are kind of like shits that you got to talk to your partner about, you know, like, so yeah, that shit's rough, man, but I don't think she's an asshole. You know, do what you can, but sometimes, like, if you help out too much, you're just spoiling them, bro.
Yeah.
You're just spoiling them, and me and Will are kind of in a situation like that with our little brother. But our little brother doesn't ask for shit. You know, he doesn't ask for anything. Even today, I just grabbed him, hugged him, like, "Hey, you need anything?" He's like, "No, I'm good, I'm good." But you know, he just stopped working and shit like that. You know, but
Get out of here, asshole.
but you know, he's kind of like the one that takes care of our parents now that me and Will have our lives going on. And well, no, man, I'll help out Will with whatever he needs and shit like that. But you know, when it comes to that point when I don't see you doing anything for your life to get better, I'll
I'll have to stop at some point and really try to have that talk with you.
Right.
I don't think she's an asshole, man.
Okay. Well, what you think?
I think she's so if he's not like bettering himself or anything like that,
Right. Yeah.
He has 3 kids. You would think he's at least in his mid-20s.
Right.
That's just being generous.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like once you bring one kid into this world, bro, it's like,
yeah,
man.
By that time, your life needs to start changing.
Like, dude,
mentality.
Dude, like I have one, and to me, it's like, man, I'm trying to work as much as I can, and I'm still trying to be there for her. But it's nice to have that extra money, because I get paid once a month, so I get all in one lump sum. But our overtime gets paid on the middle of the month.
Yeah,
it's nice to get like a big lump sum in the middle of the month, where it's like, man, I could take my daughter, my family out, and not have to worry about it. Like, oh man, I can buy a steak dinner, and bro, like if you don't have that fucking mindset and or something close to it, and like to be like, hey man, I want to take care of my kids, and I don't want them to struggle like the way we did or whoever. Like it's crazy.
Like, last time we took my mom out to eat when you couldn't make it, and for Chinese food, and the bill was pretty big, but me and this fool planned it, and we invited people, and me and him just split it down the middle.
And it was
what we ordered, and none of that shit. And it's also because we know the same people that are at that table are the same people that take care of us like that, you know?
And they'll do the same thing.
And honestly, the way you guys are saying that she's an asshole, that means a lot coming from you guys, because you guys are close and you guys have always made sure to help each other out. But in this situation where he's just like not helping himself, so speaks to that. What you think, Mike?
I agree with him too. Like, there's a certain point where you could help out, but then you help out too much, they'll take advantage.
Right.
The situation, I think it was like a family trip, right? Or you reading it, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. It was like a family trip. I would have sucked it up and, pay.
No homo, bro.
No, no. You're the only homo here.
No, bro.
Like, I would have sucked it up and paid, but
yeah,
would have talked to my brother or sister or whatever it was,
Yeah.
Like, hey, you need to step it up. Just because it was a family trip, you don't want to spoil it and kill it and then start a beef out of nowhere.
Right.
Well, not out of nowhere, because you're actually helping out and there's money involved.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
Yeah, on that part, I agree. Like, if it was a trip, as much as I would just bend my lip, like, man, fuck you, But yeah, we
don't want to suck that up.
I would have been my lip, man. The conversation would have happened.
For sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
My brother and his sister-in-law.
Yeah, you ain't get a remedy without a motherfucking earful. Like, you're gonna fucking hear it. Like, my money doesn't come cheap.
Yeah.
This is the last time, or at least they gotta come clean my backyard or something.
You better work for that shit, huh?
Yeah.
Nah.
One of our friends that was on the podcast, he told me a story about one of his friends had asked him for money, but like you could tell this dude was doing bad. He started doing drugs and shit like that. And this dude told him straight up, like, I'm not gonna give you no money. He's like, I'm not gonna give you no money, and it's not because I don't have it. It's because if I give you the money, you're not gonna do anything good with it. So don't come to me asking me for money. We're still friends. And after this, if you don't want to talk to me, I understand. But I don't want to. I'm not gonna give you money, and don't ever ask me for money. And
I'm not gonna contribute to your shit.
Our friend has a family and shit like that, so you got to take that into consideration.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same, man. I'm not gonna motherfucking dude. For me, yeah, man. Honestly, the brother's the asshole. Like, get your shit together, bro. Like, motherfucker sounds like he's capable. It's not like she added in there where it's like, oh, he can't do this, he can't do that to motherfucking to take care of his shit. Yeah. He's just not. He don't give a fuck,
dude. And it's crazy because I hear so many stories when I talk to like friends, coworkers, and stuff like that. And like one of them told me recently, and he was telling me about how like his partner's little brother, whenever he doesn't get what he wants, and this is a grown-ass man with a whole family, he tells the mom, like, oh, it's because, man, you guys don't love me. Man, I want to kill myself. Some bullshit like
just
that.
manipulating.
He has a whole family, bro. Like, he has kids and everything. And then, so the mom fucking caters to him and I'm like, bro, grown ass man. I'm like, and he had talked back to him one time, like, you should beat his ass. You know, like, dude, like for real, like the fuck, like
that's just being manipulated.
yeah, there's a level of respect,
sure.
and I was like, man, whatever, man. I was just like, but you hear it a lot, dude. I have numerous of other friends and coworkers that, like, dude, like, I'm not gonna say this person's name or whatever, but this person married a person that was very well off, and all of the siblings of his wife are fucking losers, bro. But they're well off.
Yeah, that's why, because
they will go cry to the parents, be like, I worked this much this day, so I should be paid this much. Like, what the fuck, like, dude? And he's like, no, you didn't. You didn't work that day. Yes, I did, and I'm not gonna leave until you give me this money. And it wasn't like $500, bro.
Yeah,
he's like, you owe me like $2,800. And then it's like, bro, like, I'm not leaving the
house.
1
day of work,
bro.
God
like,
damn.
I'm not leaving the house till you pay me this. And
I'm about to call the cops on you. Hey, if my kids try to punk on me like that, like if my son try to punk on me, like I love my son, I try to give him, within reason as much as possible. But like, nah, we were raised a little different, where it's like, yo, you motherfucking gotta earn shit. And it's like, dude, if my son, especially as a grown ass man, try to punk on me, like, yeah, I might have to fight him. Like, nah, you got me fucked up. Like, you need to take care of your own shit, man. As a motherfucker, man.
Got to a level, like, especially my son, like, where when he gets older and he tries to like bulk up, like, yo, hey, what's up then? Let's get down. Yeah. Because I'm always be able to fuck him up, unless he fucking keeps training jiu-jitsu or something, But no, I agree with that. But it starts from a young age, bro.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that.
You can't fucking try to correct an adult being your child,
Yeah, that's true.
At that point, it's long gone, bro. You should have corrected that shit as kids.
Yeah,
so now,
exactly,
dude, I walk around, and you guys know how I am with my kids. I like cuss at them in public, but my kids know, like, it's almost like they like, I'll be like, well, are you that was pretty stupid, and then they'll just laugh, like, so it might sound to the other person, it might sound like I'm just being a fucking asshole, or I have no respect to my kid.
Nah,
but my kids know, like, oh, dad is just like just on us, like, a clowning us, because they can laugh. They'll laugh at it. So it's our own language, So if I'm like cussing at them, and I'm not like, hey, you stupid motherfucker. Obviously, I'm not doing that, but like,
right.
Well, you your mama's son or some shit like that, like
your daddy's son.
But no, man. I think we're on the right path as far as
for sure.
And hopefully we're not in that situation with
exactly
kids, because that's what's scary, bro.
To be in.
When I see like people like bumming out or like drugged down, I'm like, dude, one day they're young innocent kids at the park hooping.
They thought they were gonna be fucking lawyers and doctors and shit.
And you could actually have a conversation and chill, and they were probably at your house eating, and then look at them now. Now you can't even trust them around you.
Yeah,
which is sad, bro. That's the scary part, bro.
Yeah,
life, man.
That's wild shit, man. But anyways, bro, yeah. Cap keeps sucking the motherfucking energy out of the
We don't want to end it like that.
Got a goddamn talent, man. But whatever. All right, man. Yo, we're coming up to the end.
Any last words, compa?
Yeah.
Thank you for
having me. It was fun.
Yeah. Hey, where can they find your merch at though?
Yeah.
The website, or you could follow us on Instagram. Instagram is Thieves Los Angeles. The website is thievesla.com.
Oh, okay.
I went on the website and I didn't see that shirt.
This is coming out.
It's a brand new.
Let me hold the camera.
Dang, look at all that shit. Oh, you been working out?
No, this is coming out on 8/24.
8/24.
Hey, this one's got fire. Hey,
somebody's getting married 8/24.
Best hoochie daddy shorts in the motherfucking game, bro.
And they're see-through, so they can see your thong.
Bro, that shit got my 2-incher looking like a 6, bro. that shit got me looking above.
I've been noticing
above average, dog.
Kind of hanging, I've been noticing.
That should be hanging off to the left, next to the LA.
To the left,
and best hoochie daddy shorts in the motherfucking game. Check them out.
Mine's to the right, to the Thieves.
But of course.
Thank you for coming, man. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, dude.
Most of all, most importantly, hey, don't be an asshole.
Or you could be an asshole. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, it's
But
true.
if you're an asshole, you're gonna end up right here.
You might end up
Just
right
like Mike.
here, motherfucker.
Thanks for the merch.
All right, man. DJ
Yeah,
Cream
yeah.
suck a dick.
DJ Cream suck a dick.